Have you ever considered the possibility of challenging the laws of mathematics? What if I told you that it's possible to prove that 2 plus 2 equals 5? Believe it or not, throughout history there have been instances where people have tried to argue that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. For example, in George Orwell's book 1984, the ruling party insists that 2 plus 2 equals 5 as a way to control the minds of the population. Other historical examples include Soviet mathematician Nikolai Ivanovich Lobachevsky's suggestion that the parallel lines could intersect, which went against Euclidean geometry. One of the key tricks to prove that 2 plus 2 equals 5 is the manipulation of language. Another crucial aspect is the underlying assumptions that are made. For instance, the trick may rely on the assumption that the numbers being used are in a particular base or that certain mathematical rules don't apply. For instance, in floating point arithmetic, real numbers are represented with finite precision. Due to the way the floating point numbers are stored, rounding errors may occur when performing arithmetic operations. As a result, in some cases, the result of 2 plus 2 may be slightly greater than 4. Similarly, in binary arithmetic, 2 plus 2 is equal to 100 in binary notation, which is equivalent to 4 in decimal notation. However, if we perform arithmetic operations using only a limited number of bits, we may encounter overflow errors. For example, if we perform binary addition using only 2 bits, 2 plus 2 is equal to 0 with an overflow, since 4 cannot be represented using only 2 bits. It's important to recognize that the context in which the operation is performed can influence the result. For instance, if we take a glass of water with a temperature of 2 degrees and then take another glass of water with the same 2-degree temperature, it doesn't mean that the total temperature has risen to 4 degrees. The temperature is still 2 degrees for each glass of water. While 2 plus 2 is typically equal to 4, the results can depend on the type of arithmetic used, the precision of the numbers involved, or the number system being used. Now let's jump to the mathematical method of proving that 2 plus 2 can be 5. To begin, we will write minus 20 on both sides, and then we will replace minus 20 with such numbers that are equivalent to minus 20 on both sides. Now on the left-hand side, minus 20 can also be written as 25 minus 45. And on the right-hand side, we can write minus 20 as 16 minus 36. Next, we can rewrite 25 as 5 squared, leaving the minus sign unchanged, and write 45 as 5 multiplied by 9. Similarly, we can rewrite 16 as 4 squared, again leaving the minus sign unchanged, and write 36 as 4 multiplied by 9. We will now add 81 over 4 to both sides, which transforms the left-hand side to 5 squared minus 5 times 9 plus 81 over 4, and the right-hand side to 4 squared minus 4 times 9 plus 81 over 4. Now to factorize the equation, we will put it in brackets. 5 minus 9 over 2 squared on the left and 4 minus 9 over 2 squared on the right. Taking the square root on both sides, we get 5 minus 9 over 2 on the left and 4 minus 9 over 2 on the right. If we cancel out 9 over 2 on both sides, we are left with 5 equals 4. However, we know that 4 is equal to 2 plus 2, which means that 5 is also equal to 2 plus 2. Thus, we have proved that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more great content. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more with you soon. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of our latest uploads. Thanks again for tuning in.